From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning. We're one day away from Memorial Day, and today is kind of the beginning of a warming trend of sorts. Of course, yesterday was a little cooler than today. That much is for sure. Down through the valley, we're going to be back up in the mid-80s, out towards Siskiyou County and out towards Plumas County as well. The eastern mountains are probably going to get right there near 80 in some spots, so that's definitely a sign that we're on that trend upwards in terms of our temperatures. And you can really see that on the big picture map as well. Notice those mid-upper 80s all the way down through the valley. Beautiful day out there. Sure to wear the sunscreen, right? And then out here towards Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and the eastern mountains, you start to see those 80s mixed into the batch. Susanville, down here, Quincy, out there to Doyle as well. You're probably going to be seeing those 80s pop up across the area. Of course, along the coast, you got those cooler temperatures there in the upper 50s, lower 60s, but just a little further inland, you're right there in the lower 80s as well. And I think it's this trend that's going to hold through tomorrow, and it's actually going to increase as we head over the next several days. If you take a look at the big picture here over the next week or so, you'll see why. This high pressure, way more powerful than this system. Now, usually you see this big batch of cold air and you're like, well, that's probably going to swing in to cool us off, right? No. Watch this. So as this continues, notice that warm air, it wins. As we head through Tuesday, Wednesday, it pushes it up, lifts it out of here, and by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're warming back up once again into the 90s in the warmest spots of the area, maybe even upper 90s. So heat dome is going to win here as we head into the extended term. Of course, out there towards the east and the plains and the southeast, they're going to have a heck of an active pattern here over the next day or two. So, we definitely don't want to take that for granted, right, that we're kind of in this calmer pattern over the next week or so. Speaking of the next week or so, let's go ahead, take a look at some cities here on the 7-day. Notice that trend, onwards and upwards as we head through the rest of this week. Here through the valley, Redding, Red Bluff, down to Chico, we're talking consistent mid and maybe even upper 90s past the midweek there, especially Thursday and into Friday and even towards next weekend with pretty much clear skies throughout the week. So in this aspect, we're actually doing pretty good, especially for our Memorial Day itself. We got some really nice weather out there to look forward to. Taking a look here through the coast, you can even see that warming trend a little bit there towards Thursday, Friday with those lower 60s creeping back in. Head a little further inland there and out towards Trinity County though, and you got those upper 80s, even near 90 taking back over Thursday and into Friday. Out towards Mount Shasta City, Siskiyou County, and Modoc as well, you start to see that trend as well. So notice there, Mount Shasta City proper, you're starting to get there right near 90, talking Friday and into Saturday. Alturas there in Modoc County as well. You're probably going to be in the lower 80s when all is said and done. Starting really tomorrow, I really do think Monday and into Tuesday we'll probably have those warmer temperatures too, but there's a little bit of a break Wednesday and then it goes right back up, right? So kind of a little bit of a minor roller coaster, but more of a hill than a mountain, so to speak, right? We're going to pretty much stay warm, if not hot, downright for the rest of this week. Really nice weather to look forward to. Thanks for joining me for this forecast update. I'll be back with you at 12 for another look at your forecast for us from the Northern NorCal Command Center, and I'll speak to you then.